Okay, I think I'm ready for another one of these scenes. I thought the Game of Thrones has scarred me for life about these, but I think we can handle it. Hello everybody and welcome back to another reaction video. I'm Tavare and today we're going to be watching House of the Dragon. We just got out of Game of Thrones and I'm still dealing with that whole thing, you know, but now here we finally get to go back in time and learn more about the Targaryens. I believe that's House of the Dragon. It has to be about the Targaryens. I'm running on battery right now because this is a new camera. My baby's got me out of nowhere. I did not expect it. I was like, did I forget something? Did a holiday just come around? Did I just forget like a birthday or something? What? It was out of nowhere, but I really appreciate it. I just don't have the new power supply for it yet. So I don't think we'll be doing too long of a video until I get that new battery pack. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please do all the stuff that the algorithm likes. You know the deal. I really appreciate that. I thank you in advance. Let's go ahead and jump into this.
14 succession claims were heard, but only 2 were truly considered. Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, the king's eldest descendant, and her younger cousin, Prince Viserys Targaryen.
Okay, not the Viserys I know, because this is way too far back in time to be the Viserys that we've grown to hate.
A woman would not inherit the Iron Throne. The Lords instead chose Viserys. My father, the only thing that could tear down the House of the Dragon was itself.
So we're starting in Harrenhal. So Harrenhal used to be the place where, I guess, when did it become King's Landing that took the throne? Oh, we're way back here. Oh, Daenerys. Why'd they hit me with that? I don't want to see her name right now. Maybe my wounds are a little too fresh to be watching this. Look at it all. Everything intact and not burning. Oh, isn't it nice? Oh God, it looks like Daenerys. Oh, not in the face, but you know, from the back.
Syrax is growing quickly. She'll soon be as large as Caraxes.
This all isn't a part of Harrenhal, right? From the top, looked like we might have been looking at King's Landing, but then again, all the structures could probably just look the same. But yeah, isn't this King's Landing? Isn't this? Sorry, it's going to take me a moment to reestablish locations as they're going back in time, and they may or may not look the same.
You know I don't like you to go flying while I'm in this condition.
You don't like me to go flying while you're in any condition.
You will lie in this bed soon enough for an era. This discomfort is how we serve the realm.
I'd rather serve as a knight and ride to battle and glory.
The childbed is our battlefield. Now take a bath. You stink of dragon.
Is she going to be our new Arya? Because she kind of feels like it. She doesn't want to be a lady. She wants to be a warrior.
Your Grace, at Prince Daemon's urging, the Crown has invested significant capital in the retraining and re-equipping of his city watch.
Do you think Daemon is distracted by his present tasks, and that his thoughts and energies are occupied?
Well, one would hope so, considering the associated costs.
Then let us all consider your gold well invested, Lord Beesbury.
Shall we discuss the heirs tournament, Your Grace?
Perhaps we might delay until the child is in hand.
Before the games are over, my son will be born. There's a boy in the Queen's belly. I know it.
If they're preparing an event for a boy and they get a girl, I imagine that in these times that would be very disappointing. So perhaps they should hold off until they actually know.
God be good.
It's all right, sir.
Looks so different. Look at all those extra swords.
Casey nuos demigos magnario.
The handpellik not stati looks door.
Karjbagieri ti demko isa.
Sepave sogo scoriositmasta.
Che poi ua uno sud kotion tradilas rota. E ua amuno tresi siko si agevu. Ergotis berium.
Sepavron qui jalina.
I don't want to make any early predictions on this one, but he looks like he's going to be a problem down the line. Don't be. I hope he won't be, but...
Now, you and I both own a small piece of our ancestry. Kevi.
Am I picking up the right vibes? Because I hope I'm not picking up the right vibes, but I feel like I am.
Is it healing?
It has grown
What
slightly.
is that? What is that?
Can you say yet what it is?
Don't.
We've sent inquiries to the Citadel. They are searching the text for similar cases.
It's a small cut from sitting the throne. It's nothing.
Maybe it's tetanus. Are they rusting?
Whatever it is, it needs to be kept quiet.
It's a wound that refuses to heal, Grand Maester. Might I suggest cauterization?
Cauterization would be a wise course of treatment, Your Grace.
Please.
It will be painful.
I don't want to see it. Thank you. What if it's his brother? His brother was sitting on the throne. What if he's conspiring to take the throne from him and he put something on one of the swords?
You spend more time in that bath than I do on the throne.
This is the only place I can find comfort these days. Rhaenyra has already declared that she's to have a sister. She chose a dragon's egg for the cradle that she said reminded her of Vagar.
God be good.
But nothing will cause the babe to grow a cock if it does not already possess one.
This child is a boy, Emma.
Yeah.
I've never been more certain of anything.
Look, all we're saying is don't be mad when you get a girl, you know?
Our son was born wearing Aegon's iron crown. And I placed our son upon the Iron Throne.
Born wearing a crown. God spare me. Birth is unpleasant enough as it is. This is the last time. I've lost one babe in the cradle, had 2 stillbirths and 2 pregnancies ended well before their term. I know it is my duty to provide you an heir. And I'm sorry if I have failed you in that I am.
It's not like you can control what comes out. It just happens. You know, after she's had as many tries as she had already, the devastation that would have caused, I'm surprised she's willing to try for another one.
My brother's city has fallen into squalor. Crime of every breed has been allowed to thrive. Beginning tonight, King's Landing will learn to fear the color gold.
He's not going to cause trouble, right? He's just enforcing a stronger guard on the city. But why? What did they do? You can't just beat everybody in the town. Why? They're just going around accusing anyone of anything. Where's the proof?
It was an unprecedented roundup of criminals of every ilk. Your brother made a public show of it, meting out the summary judgments himself.
All right, that gives me a very clear understanding of what his brother's like.
You are to explain your doings with the City Watch.
Your new gold cloaks made quite the impression last night, didn't they?
The Watch was enforcing the Crown's laws.
Don't you guys have a courtroom for that?
You mightn't know this unless you left the safety of the Red Keep, but much of King's Landing is seen by the small folk as lawless and terrifying. Our city should be safe for all its people.
I just hope you don't have to maim half of my city to achieve this.
Oh, I wasn't expecting him to be okay with that.
You know how my brother makes sport of provoking you. Must you indulge him?
He should show some sort of backbone, at least a little bit of rejection to the things that he did.
Enforce my laws, but understand, any further performances like last night's will be answered.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. As long as he's addressing it, I'm like, please don't get run over. We've seen how that goes.
King's Landing has been in decline since my grandmother passed. This new City Watch might be a good thing.
Well, it wouldn't be a Game of Thrones spin-off if we didn't have lots of sex scenes.
And this great day has been made more auspicious by the news that I am happy to share. Queen Emma has begun her labors.
Don't announce it as a boy. Okay, I think I'm ready for another one of these scenes. I thought the Game of Thrones has scarred me for life about these, but I think we can handle it.
Promised to let young Tarly Squire.
Lord Massey's son?
They're to be married as soon as he wins his knighthood.
Best get on with it.
So weird to hear the houses that I know, like the Tarleys, and we got the Vale with Targaryens in them.
Prince of the city will now choose his first opponent.
I don't know why I thought something bad was about to happen there. We're good. This is not Game of Thrones. We're good. We're fine for now.
Prince Daemon Targaryen chooses Sir Gawain Hightower of Old Town, eldest son of the Hand of the King.
Is he gonna pull a mountain? Is it gonna get nasty? Somebody got paid off. What did they do? They sabotaged this. Look, everybody's suspicious to me now. Wait, what? That was cheating. Isn't that cheating? It's cheating. Why he hit the horse like that?
Nicely done, Uncle.
Thank you, Princess. Now, I'm fairly certain I can win these games, Lady Alicent. Having your favor would all but assure it.
Is this insult to injury?
The infant is in breach, Your Grace. All attempts to turn the babe have failed.
Your queen is a strong woman. She's fighting with all her might, but it may not be enough.
Oh, no. Her pregnancies are cursed. What? Who did this to her?
I wonder if this is how we should celebrate the birth of our future king.
Probably not.
Their lord sent them to the tourney field with fists full of steel and balls full of seed. And we expect them to act with honor and grace.
How is this a part of the... Oh, my God. Where do the rules allow this? Oh, jeez. This time feels like they have a very huge lack of rules.
It becomes necessary for the father to make an impossible choice. To sacrifice one or to lose them both. There is a chance that we can save the child, but the resulting blood loss...
7 house mellows.
We must either act now or leave it with the gods.
Oh, no, that is... I mean, if he doesn't say anything, though, he loses both anyhow, huh? If they end up having to, sacrifice the wife, hopefully the daughter doesn't turn out like Cersei did towards Tyrion, where she resents him for her mom dying.
Yes. They're going to bring the babe out now.
Do you even tell her at this point? Oh my God, do you tell her? Oh God.
I love you.
Oh no. Oh no. See, you gotta tell her. This is her life too, Oh my God.
It's all right.
Cyrus, please. It's all right. No, I'm scared of nothing.
Oh no. Go away, train.
Making the first incision.
Don't be scared.
Oh, oh God. I don't even know how to handle that. I don't know what to say about that situation.
Prince Daemon Targaryen wishes to continue in a contest of arms.
Why? Just accept your loss. You just... I'm still disturbed about this. I feel like they should have told her. He should have told her. Honestly, they had no choice. Lose them both or lose one. But tell her. I don't know. I don't know how to handle that. I don't know how to handle this. This is not my situation. Is the king gonna lose his wife and his brother? Okay.
Gods, he's Dornish.
I was hoping to ask for the princess's favor.
Congratulations, Your Grace. You have a son.
Oh.
Had you and the Queen chosen a name?
I guess you can't really be happy about having your son when it was at the cost of your wife's life. What? No way. No wonder he looks extra broken. Not the Dracarys. Well, this was a horrible day for them. A very horrible day.
Your Grace, this is the last thing any of us wish to discuss at this dark hour, but I consider the matter urgent.
The heir.
These recent tragedies have left you without an obvious heir.
The succession is already set, by precedent and by law.
Shall we say his name?
His or her name?
Daemon Targaryen.
Oh, okay. I was like, are they actually going to make an exception?
Look at what he did with the Gold Cloaks. The City Watch is fiercely loyal to him.
I named Daemon Master of Laws, but you said he was a tyrant. Putting Daemon in command of the City Watch was your solution.
He is a bit sadistic, though. Can we think of something else?
The gods have yet to make a man who lacks the patience for absolute power, Your Grace.
Who else would have a claim?
The king's firstborn child.
Rhaenyra. No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne. If order and stability so concerns this council, then perhaps we shouldn't break 100 years of it by naming a girl heir.
Well, you know, I think this is maybe for the king to decide. He is the king, after all.
I will not be made to choose between my brother and my daughter.
If we cannot agree on an heir, then how can we expect
My
a
wife and
ransom?
son are dead! I will not sit here and suffer crows that come to feast on their corpses!
Yeah, give the man some time to grieve so he can think clearly about this. It's not like he's dead yet, you know? Maybe he tries again to have another baby when he finds someone else. They get to remarry? Do they even?
The Queen was well loved by all. I found myself thinking of your own mother today. I thought you might go to him, offer him comfort.
I wouldn't know what to say.
No, it's not what he wants you to say. Oh man, it's the same thing about to be happening all over again. A bunch of people fighting for that throne.
The Lady Alicent Hightower, Your Grace.
I thought I might come and look in on you, Your Grace.
He knows what's going on here. He'll catch on.
All I wanted was for someone to say that they were sorry for what happened to me. I'm very sorry, Your Grace.
Thank you.
The King's sole heir once again. Might we drink to our future?
Quiet! Your prince will speak!
Before we begin, Your Grace, I have a report I feel compelled to share. Prince Daemon bought out one of the pleasure houses on the Street of Silk.
Yeah, well, that's a clear sign. He's out celebrating.
He toasted Prince Balon,
The king's son.
styling him the heir for a day.
Careful now. Don't wake the dragon. Don't wake The dragon, we know better.
You cut the image of the conqueror, brother.
Did you say it?
Viserys?
The heir for a day. Did you say it?
We must all mourn in our own way, Your Grace.
You chose to celebrate your own rise! Laughing with your whores and your leg spittles! I have only ever defended you! Yet everything I've given you, you've thrown back in my face!
You've only ever tried to send me away to the Vale.
Isn't that where your wife is? In the Vale?
You're weak, Viserys. And that Council of Leeches knows it. They all prey on you for their own ends.
He's too emotional right now. It's not the time to be making big decisions.
You are to return to Runestone and your lady wife at once.
And you are to do so without quarrel. By order of your king.
Oh, look, now we've got his brother and his king and the king's hand fighting for the throne. Please don't add more players. Maybe he did rig that throne.
Valerian was the last living creature to have seen old Valyria before the Doom. When you look at the dragons, what do you see?
What?
It's important. What do you see?
Everyone says Targaryens are closer to gods than to men. But they say that because of our dragons.
The idea that we control the dragons is an illusion. One that brought Valyria its doom. If we don't mind our own histories, it will do the same to us.
Where are the rest of the dragons? I've only seen one so far, I believe. The gold dragon.
I'm sorry, Rhaenyra. I have wasted the years since you were born, wanting for a son.
Hey, you know, oh, but she doesn't really want to either. I forgot, she doesn't want to be a queen.
Daemon is your heir.
Daemon was not made to wear the crown, but I believe that you were.
Corlys Velaryon, Lord of the Tides and Master of Driftmark. Promise to be faithful to King Viserys and his named heir, the Princess Rhaenyra. I swear this by the old gods and the new.
Orban Baratheon, promise to be faithful.
And just as Daenerys foresaw the end of Valyria, Aegon foresaw the end of the world of men. With a terrible winter, gusting out of the distant north. All of Westeros must stand against it. And if the world of men is to survive, a Targaryen must be seated on the Iron Throne.
Look at them calling out Game of Thrones.
Promise me this, Rhaenyra.
Oh, look.
Promise me.
I'm getting the feels. They got that Targaryen theme going.
Rhaenyra Targaryen, Princess of Dragonstone, and heir to the Iron Throne.
So remember when Daenerys said that she heard stories about how many swords were there? And now we actually see them. So they had me worried during this episode. that brother Daemon is from the beginning. If they wanted to sell it by the looks, they did. I was like, this one, he's gonna be the problem. The question is, how bad is it going to get? And with what what's her Rhaenyra? I'll get used to her name eventually. Rhaenyra. If what I'm gathering so far is true, Viserys naming her his heir, that's put her in so much danger. Like, she's a target basically at this point. What a strong start of an episode. That whole dilemma with choosing whether to lose both your wife and your child. What a tough decision. I throw out ideas of what I would have reacted, like how I would have tried to deal with the situation, but to be honest, I wouldn't know. We had a good first episode. Let's see what they throw at us next. And please do all the stuff that the algorithm loves. You know, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will be back with something new for you soon. Until then, give someone a reason to smile. Bye for now.